Hey there, comic book fans. Dropped a comic book. Back from the comic shop again this week. And my comic shop, let's see, didn't get any DC or Image comics in because the distributor, I think it was Lunar, lost their boxes. So I got to wait for next week for them. They're going to be replaced. I think there's 5 Image comics I didn't get this week. But let's start out with the top of the printer, which means I only got 4 comics. Did I say that? I should have had 9. I got 4. We picked up top of my printer museum comics. I looked at this cover all week, a Speed McNeil Finder. Always liked this cover. I may have had this out once before. I don't remember. There's the main character, Jaeger, in there with just a whole bunch of other random faces of the clan that he's not from, which is why they all have brownish hair and he's got dark hair. And what is this? Amazing Adventures 32, a Kill Raven, War of the Worlds. Here's a P. Craig Russell cover. Not his finest figure work, but I do like the cover. I don't remember this one at all. I must have picked this one up like in the 90s. It wasn't one of the ones I had as a kid. I think I've got a complete set of these Amazing Adventures now, but I think I completed my set in the 90s rather than, the 70s when it came out. I had like half of them from when I was a kid. So I looked at these all week. Now I'll put them back and pick out 2 other ones. And let's see, what do we got here? The Sire, issue number 7, Rebirth Part 2. This is the one that's by Mike Dolce mainly. Let's see who else. Written and lettered by Mike Dolce. This issue we have artwork by Susherpa. Colors by Danielle Caramanico. There we go. Mike is sort of the... I knew him back in the day. He's sort of he's the creative force behind this, and the publisher. It's Mike Books. And Sire is this superhero who has this super suit that gives him instructions on who he's supposed to fight to test and see if they're worthy of their superpowers. And if they're not, he has to take them from them. Other things have happened since the beginning. There was a crossover, the Battle of the Independents. I think it even crossed over into another book, which I never got. The something universe. I don't know what universe this is on the back, because they're not Mike Books. But I've been having fun reading this one. It's been enjoyable. Let's see what else do we got. Grimm issue number 18. Stephanie Phillips, Flaviano, Enrica Renzi. This is the one that's about Grim Reapers. There's not just one Grim Reaper. There's a whole bunch of them that work, and I think this, if I remember right, that we're still in the middle of the story of one of the Grim Reapers, because there's been an overall plot going on. One of the Grim Reapers, the female lead, found out she's the daughter of Death or something, and all 3 went to hell. There's like 3 Grim Reapers who are buddies, and I think this is one of the buddies. And over the last, they've done stories of some of the origins of the characters, and this has kind of been back in his human life, I think it was. And there's a big plot going on, but I've lost the thread of that. There he is. He was an 80s rocker. Now he's a Grim Reaper looking like an 80s rocker. I think this one was his story, if memory serves. Then we've got Usagi Yojimbo, The Crow, Part 3 of 5, Usagi Yojimbo 277, but I missed last issue so I still don't have 2 of 3 because it got damaged, and whatever distributor it is never sent in the damaged one, the replacement for it. So he's got to try to track down issue 2 of 3 for me, so I'm not missing an issue of Usagi. And then last week I got Uncanny Valley, issue number 3. This week I've got Uncanny Valley issue number 2, so now I'm all caught up since 3 was the last one. I picked up 1 a few weeks ago, and they pre-ordered this one. I mean, they back-ordered this one for me. So now I've got, and it's a Tony Fleece and Dave Watcher book. I'm enjoying 2 other Tony Fleece books. 1 he draws and 2 he writes. So I figured why not check this one. It's a world where we just found out cartoons are real. And this kid found out his father is a cartoon. I don't think the rest of the world knows cartoons are real, but this family does. So Now I can read 2 and 3 this week. I was thinking about reading 3 last week. I'm like, what if 2 never comes in? Then I was like, I'll be a little patient. We'll see. Now let me show you a little bit of my artwork. Oh, hold on. It didn't start. Oh, crap. Did it stop because of that? No. I just had a weird thing with my video. A notice came down, and I thought I wasn't recording from the beginning, but it appears I am. I can see the time again. But anyway, we'll just leave that in. I don't edit anything out. We'll show you my not quite latest, but the one since I haven't last shown you. Let's see, when did I do this one? 5/23. This is Dreams of Things 237. Once again, this is in our Two-Face theme we got going on. And what I showed 236, I think I showed you last week. That one's back there. I like that magenta and purple. That came out pretty cool. That strange nose armor on her nose. This one, I don't know, this one seems less dreamlike than the other ones to me now that I look at it. They're just, I don't know why. They seem, for some reason, they seem so normal to me. You got me. All right, so there you go. Short week of comic books. I missed out on 5. I got 4. And you guys have a good week out there.